SoundCloud.com/chaotic flame, YouTube.com/@ nothing left to do but win. I'm here with my co-host Young Shaka. What's good, family?
I'm good. I love that beat. Boom, ping, boom, ping, ping. Yeah, I was just riding that joint.
Appreciate
But now
you,
I'm
man.
good, man. Still out here working, grinding. You know what I mean? Still putting in the time to pod, howling at the people. Got this fight coming up. It's a beautiful thing, man. Everybody doing good, Joe. I'm good.
Hey, that's what I love to hear. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna bring up two of the fighters on the card right now. We have Jug and Honcho. This is the super heavyweight fight that we looking forward to. We ready to see this. We are so ready to see this. Let me see. Let's bring up. We not biased, but we bring up Plainfield first. Jug, what's good? Jug is in the building.
You know, man, one-headed quitter in the motherfucking building, man. You know, man down in the building, man. You know what's going on.
All right.
What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling, man?
I'm good. We're good.
All is good over here.
That's right.
And
good. It's good to see everybody. Right energy. You know what I mean? Spirits high. You 100%. Know, we got something special. We got something special coming in, 31 days, man? Something like that.
What's the date? What's the date for the fight?
I think we 30 days out. At midnight, we'll be 30 days out.
That.
Counting it down.
It's go time, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and fighting out of Hoboken Projects. We got Honcho in the building. Honcho, what's good, family?
Yo, what's going on? First of all, before I say anything, to those who was affected by the recent storm.
Honcho shit buffering. Oh man.
This.
You good? Keep it going. Go ahead, Honcho. You got something to say? Go ahead, brother.
Before I say anything, I want to say to those who was affected by the recent storms, my prayers go out to y'all and y'all families. But make sure you get your tickets for this right here because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a good event. We got some good fights coming up.
Yeah, he did. You can't see him?
Nah, I can't see him or hear him. I can see y'all though, and I can hear y'all.
Honcho, I hear you. I see you.
Yeah.
He here. If you want Jug, just jump out and jump back in real quick, Jug.
Well, yeah,
we gonna have Jug jump out, jump back in.
If you wasn't at the last event, you missed out. It was lit. I had a great time. I'm gonna have a great time at this one. I'm definitely fighting in the next one, win or win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and all glory to God, man. It's gonna be possible without him.
100%.
Excited.
But nah, Honcho, you right, man. I forgot to even bring that up. Jersey getting hit hard. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff in Texas going on right now. It's just a lot of bad storms, man. And I've been seeing pictures in New Jersey. You got cars being hit by trees. You got power being out.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't doing so hot right now. Hopefully, everybody get their power back. Lord knows you need that air conditioning. You know what I mean? Your kids need that Wi-Fi for them tablets, man. It's hard. Man, I can't imagine my kids not having any Wi-Fi right now.
You know what I'm saying?
It was rough, sir. It was actually rough. It was rough. Yeah, the storm really did do a lot of damage in Plainfield. So yeah, hopefully everyone is back up and running. Shout out to the public service workers. Shout out to PSE&G. Shout out to Xfinity and shout out to Verizon. I seen them trucks circling around, putting in the work to restore power and internet to the good people. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I know that y'all got some good OT because it was a holiday weekend. So you know, all good.
Yeah, they've been working around the clock, man.
Yes, they have. All right, so look, I want to talk to the fighters one-on-one, right? So I have an idea. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with Jug since Jug is on the clock right now. I'm gonna take you down for a second, Honcho. So, Jug, my question to you is, what does fighting at this event mean to you? What does it mean to be a part of this to you personally?
To me personally, man, it means a lot just because, we from a place of violence, man, where it's not cool to lose a fight no more, I'm just trying to show the youth, man, you still, put them gloves on, man, like fight like a man. Sometimes you gotta lose and let it fight another day, I come from a life of, that. So I know how important it is for somebody like me to with the type of influence I got to, you know what I mean, show the youngest like, yo, it's a better way, man. Everything don't got to be extreme all the time, and you know, it's in my hood. It's on Second Street. You know, that's home. So you know, for me, it's just about you know, doing something good, man. Doing something legal. Doing something that's good for the kids, good for the community, and you know, as a man, as an athlete, ex-athlete, you know, we love competing. So just the right to compete, you gotta fight for the right to compete. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where I'm at with it, man. So it means a lot to me. You know what I mean? And I plan on showing how much it means when we get in that ring, man.
Yeah. And another question I wanted to ask you is, what do you respect about your opponent? And then I'll ask your opponent the same questions. What's something you respect about your opponent?
Oh man, his will to fight, bro. Listen, man. Be honest, bro. I ain't catch a fade since like 2013, man. You know what I mean? Like people just not willing, bro. And it's not even about you know, being scared or not being scared. People just look at the numbers, like, bro, 6'5", 460, can move, athletic. That's a lot to deal with. It's just a lot to deal with. It has nothing to do with being scared or not. It's just a lot to deal with. So his you know, he didn't know how big I was when he took this fight. You know what I mean? So being that he's still with it, and I respect that a lot about him, and I respect his age. Like, he's very young, man. Like, I'm 34 years old. I believe he's 22. Most cats at that age, they not willing to like step into that, you know, like water. So I got a lot of respect, and he remind me of myself a little bit. You know what I mean? Like at his age, you know what I mean? He just want to get out there, compete, and see what's good for the love. I respect that about him a lot. He gonna go out on the shield for it, but that shit makes a man, man. This shit gonna make a man out of him. I'm telling you right now. He gonna be a beast after this, cause what I'm gonna do to him, he not gonna let nobody else do to him.
That was so well worded. I'm gonna pull you down. I'm gonna
It was
ask
perfect.
Hancho the same questions. That was perfect. That was perfectly worded. We're gonna bring Hoboken Project's finest, Hancho, back up to the building. And Hancho, the first question I want to ask you is, what does it mean to you to be fighting in this event at QCBC Volume 2?
A lot. I recently stopped playing football myself, so shout out to Jug. I know he's a former football player. I also want to give a quick shout out to my friend Damon Murray, who lost his life to gun violence, which is really the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now. To be a fighter, I've always wanted to be a boxer since I was like 13, but I was just so wrapped up in football that I never really had the time to do it. So when I was done playing football, I started boxing, and then I met Joe, and then I met Mike, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Like, why not? You know, and that's really it.
Understood. And, you know, of course, I got to ask you the same question. I'm going to need you to tell me what you respect about your opponent.
I respect that he's not looking at me as like a kid. I know a lot of people over the age of 30 or like close to 40, no disrespect to my 40-year-olds out there, but they see somebody in their like young 20s, and they think of him as a kid. I'm big on respect. So he respect me, I respect him. I'm happy that he gave me the opportunity to get in there and work and compete. That's really what matters to me, is the respect and competition. And hopefully at the end, we can both hug it out. And I don't really give rematches, but if it's in the cards, I'll do it.
Oh, shit. So they both sound confident to me. Shaka, you could chime in at any moment that you would like. All right.
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. It's like hearing both of y'all talk, man. Y'all both basically saying the same thing, what I think is beautiful. Y'all talking about like, yeah, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out, but like there's too much gun violence, there's too much extra, there's too much, like you can't take an L in this day and age no more without taking it to another level, man. Like boxing is such a beautiful sport. It's dangerous, but ain't nobody walking out of there, you know what I'm saying, taking it to another level. Like, yo, you got problems with somebody, this is where you fight, this is where you figure it all out in the ring, or even if it's in the streets, man, put them hands up, yo. So I appreciate that y'all sentiment, man. Y'all both came from that same place. Like, yo, yeah, we about to knock each other the fuck out. But on some real shit, it's all love and like it's over when the bell ring. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing, yo.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And honestly, that's a big part of the reason why I personally wanted to be a part of this movement is because I understand how much of a positive impact this could have on the city. Because after we have another successful event, it's only going to get bigger and bigger. And then maybe this becomes a place where people who are having issues can come and solve those issues. And no matter the outcome, dead the situation, shake hands, and move forward. I feel like that could have a huge ripple effect in the city. So yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
That's really what it's about because, you know, especially where I come from, like where I spent my summer time, it's a lot of kids, a lot of 16-year-olds felonies. You know what I'm saying? It's 16-year-olds that's doing double their age in years. You know what I'm saying? These judges giving out life sentences, like you can live twice. You know, so it's important. So for me, it's important for black kids and kids in general, not even just black kids. I don't even want to make it a black thing because crime happens everywhere. But it's important for kids to see other people, especially people that look like them, um, doing something positive. And this is positive. You know what I'm saying? You taking violence, which happens everywhere, and you putting it on the screen, but it's not like senseless violence. Like when the fight is over, the fight is over. I'm not gonna go up to him and punch him in the face when he's going to his car. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dap him up, say good fight. And I think a lot of young men, especially women in America, need to see that.
Yeah, and I'm with you now for a second. You know, I'm gonna pull y'all down for a quick second. I want to speak to something that Jug said earlier about people not being able to take a loss. Let's talk about taking a loss in 2025 for a second. Shaka, when we grew up, you took your loss and it was seen amongst who was there and maybe talked about in school for a couple weeks. Not today. We live in the world star era where if you're getting into a fight, them people ain't coming to help you. They coming to film it so that they can get views and potentially go viral. It's a big difference. So I just wanted to commend Jug on what he said. It made me feel something when he said that people are not able to take losses nowadays. And it's harder to take a loss in 2025 than it was in 2005. All right, and Shaka, you had questions about sparring. If you could rerun that question back to either one of the fighters.
Yeah. What I was talking to asking Jug is like, as far as like sparring, I mean, obviously you don't want to take any. I guess I would just say you don't want to take any damage too close to the fight. I would imagine. If I'm wrong, then say, nah, you're wrong. This is how it really is. But I imagine you don't want to take any type of damage too close to the fight. I'm just curious, how do you strategize actually getting in the ring and actually sparring prior to the fight?
First thing is, it's really more mental than anything. You know what I mean? Like once you're in a certain shape, boxing it becomes a mental thing more than a physical thing. So the mental game of putting him in uncomfortable places. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Like throwing combos that's hard to defend. 6-punch combos, 7-punch combos. You put somebody in a position where at some point it's fight or flight. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's the position that I like putting opponents in, fight or flight. You know, people see my size, they don't think an 8-punch combination is coming sharp. You understand what I'm saying? It's like that's a fight or flight situation. So it's like I want to put him in a position where to the judges it'll look like he's running. If you don't stand there and do something eventually. You understand? So it's throwing different combos at him that makes him uncomfortable and different ones that makes it hard to read. My style is pressure. I'm gonna put a lot of pressure on him, but I cannot let him read my movements and dictate it. I can't let him line it like that. I can't throw the same combo. I can't. So it's a mind game. It's really nothing physical. You know what I mean? Like it's not really a physical game. This is literally a game of chess. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So basically, you saying like my question is not even applicable. Like we not even that's not even like a thing. That's crazy. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Honcho, do you have? Yeah.
it's a mind game. It's a mind game.
Honcho, same question, man. I mean, if it's the same answer, that's cool. But do you have a particular approach to sparring?
When I spar, I'm a defensive fighter.
Yeah.
I'm a huge counter fighter. You know what I'm saying? So you could really put as much pressure on me as you want, but I know every time you touch my glove, if I give you my face, every time you touch my glove, something coming back. It might be one, it might be two, it might be three. But I am a counter fighter. You can't just let somebody plant their feet and start throwing combinations at you. That's how you fight. You know what I'm saying? 7 punches. If you as a fighter let someone throw 7 punches at you and you don't move your hands at all, you should just take a knee and get up out the ring. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You shouldn't even be in there. That's bad. My coach would literally probably not want to train me anymore if I allowed him to do that. I'm not downplaying the skill. He probably can throw a 7-punch combination at me, but something will be coming back. And if I can't like get him off me, you know what I'm saying, I'll just plant my feet and we'll just trade. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem doing that. I am a counter fighter though, so expect to see some counters. If you're leaving his chin out there, I will test it for sure. I said it's not really a power thing. It's not really a power thing because I know he's already winning on that side. It's more so of hand speed, who gonna land the most punches, or who gonna make the other person miss more. You know, I just know you won't be seeing Honcho get knocked out. I know that. And when I spar at the gym, I'm always sparring people like smaller than me. I don't really spar nobody that's bigger than me like that. So I'm used to guys who's like really quick. You know what I'm saying? So I have a feeling I know I'll be able to see a lot of his punches coming. You know what I'm saying? Because I spar guys way faster than myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty quick for my size. I know he probably is too. But I know for a fact I'll be able to see a lot of his punches coming, especially if I'm close to him. If he pisses me off enough and I get close to him and we trade, I'll be able to see him.
Yeah.
I mean, in my this is what I'm thinking of. Somebody 6'5", 450 plus pounds, throwing a 7-piece combo. Like that is crazy.
It is.
That is crazy. Y'all don't want to miss this fight. You definitely want to get your tickets. We'll have more information on tickets and how to acquire them by the end of the show, or when I post this, I'll put some information up there. All right, I got a question for Jug now. So, Jug, do you feel like you have the ability to adapt mid-fight? Let's talk about adaptation. Do you feel like you're able to adapt to certain things that you may see from your opponent?
No, I'm not adapting to anything. It's what I plan on controlling the pace and dictating. I'm not adapting to anything.
Her Honcho, I gotta ask you the same
Yeah,
question.
I'm not. You know. It's hard to answer that. We haven't been in the ring. You know what I mean? We haven't seen each other, face to face. Like, we might get in the ring and my 6'5" don't look like 6'5" because maybe my knees would be squatted a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? So it all comes down to the reach. You know what I mean? Like what's the reach length and just constant activity, man. You know what I mean? Like I got an annoying jab that I'm gonna put in his face that's gonna blind him. I plan on frustrating him. Like this is just mental warfare. I'm gonna keep a hand in front of his face. He's not really gonna be able to see. Like he's not gonna see everything coming, and that's just to frustrate him. It's not really to do anything, but like how do you respond to that? How do you respond to not seeing? You know, so it's like it's just mental. It's just mental. Things like at the same time, he's probably in better shape than me. Like he's 100 pounds lighter. You know what I mean? He probably got a little more in the tank. He's more than 10 years younger. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to put him in uncomfortable situations that make everybody forget those things. You know? But I don't plan on adjusting to anything that he that he has. I don't plan on adjusting at all.
Understood. And Honcho, I gotta ask you the same exact question, brother. Do you feel like you have the ability to adapt mid-fight?
Yeah. So, um, if it's not going the way I want, like if I can't keep my distance and just like counter on the outside, I'm definitely gonna put my front foot behind his front foot, and we're gonna trade, and we're gonna stand there in the middle of the ring. And I'm not afraid to do that. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like, matter of fact, I might even start the fight off like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that power really don't phase me. If
Don't
all
give him no secrets, Honcho. Don't give him no secrets right now, man. We were,
you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, the way my trainer trained me is I could switch it up. I might even copy his style. I might do what he do. You know what I'm saying? If you can make your opponent fight himself, it's gonna confuse him. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't never seen himself fight before. You know what I'm saying? He's only imagined it when his hands is up. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of different things that I could do, but he's bigger than me, so I might need to go inside, or you know what I'm saying, he might hit too hard. I might need to keep my distance and dance a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or I might not. I might just have to dance and counter. You know what I'm saying? Or just pick my shots timely. But if we end up brawling, which it won't get there, he won't get me there because that's stupid. But if we end up brawling, I'm gonna hit him more times than he hit me.
And all right. So I have something boxing related. I'm going to share my screen here. Give me 1 second. Hold up. We're going to share this screen. All right. So Shakur Stevenson has a fight coming up in which they will be shrinking the ring as the fight goes on. I've never heard of this until recently. So just wanted you guys' opinion on this. So they kind of want to do this to deliver like an amazing fight. So when Shakur goes up against William Zepeda, they're saying that the ring will be shrinking. I'm just going to read a couple lines here, and then I'll get your guys' opinions on it. So WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson put his title on the line against the unbeaten challenger William Zepeda as part of a Ring Magazine 3 boxing card this Saturday, July 12th at Louis Armstrong Stadium in Queens, New York. Ahead of their 12-round showdown, Saudi Sweet Science promoter Turki Al-Sheikh doubled down on his Tom and Jerry decree, coming up with a solution to keep both fighters from dancing their way to another decision. We have a surprise for Shakur Stevenson on Saturday. A ring that shrinks as the fight goes on, Al-Sheikh wrote on Twitter. Shakur says he's ready to deliver a beatdown of William Zepeda, and I know the Mexican is prepared for a challenge or, the biggest fight of his life. Let me stop sharing temporarily. Do you guys have any opinions on fighting in a ring that shrinks as time goes on?
I do. I do. A lot of these fighters, especially Shakur, beautiful defensive fighter, but it's the difference between running and defense. Like Floyd was a master at the sweet science. You know what I'm saying? People who say that Floyd was a runner don't understand boxing or how it works, because Floyd ain't run. You know what I'm saying? He used to stand there and just make you miss. You know what I'm saying? That was it. Shakur, he can do that, but he doesn't do it. He dances around the ring. He moves too much. You know what I'm saying? I think he recently, before Devin Haney did it, set the record for like the least punches thrown in an entire fight. That is not boxing. That's terrible. And I understand the goal is to hit and not get hit, but not when you throwing like, I think it was like 30-some punches landed the entire fight. That's terrible.
Pretty boy Floyd wasn't running. Floyd money Mayweather was running.
Shout out to Hannibal. For those who don't know, we got Karan Hannibal in the building. Who fought Dumb Out Wooski on the last card, and I believe that the rematch is coming up. Hannibal, is the rematch with Wooski happening on the next card? Hannibal, if you could speak to that for a second.
Yeah, but he got to get punished though. Just for the fact he thinks he can have a rematch.
Do you feel like there's anything, because you won the fight, right? Is there anything you feel that you would have to change for your upcoming fight, Hannibal?
Not really, because he didn't do anything effective. But I would probably some more defense, because some shit slipped through that had no business, but it was through all the hugging and shit, so that's cool.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to you guys banging out again. And Jug, I just wanted to ask you as well. Did you have any reservations about, them Shakur fighting in a ring that shrinks as time goes on? Any opinion on that at all?
Yeah. In my opinion, Shakur is being punished for not being able to fight the level of competition that he's supposed to be fighting. I don't like it. It's not his fault. The guys can't cut the ring off and make him fight. It's really not his fault. Like just for instance, right? When me and Honcho fighting, let's say he take a Shakur Stevenson standpoint, right? If I can't cut the ring off and make him fight, it's not his fault. It's my fault. You know what I mean? The shit that Shakur been doing to boxing is due to the talent level not being nowhere near his, and he's able to have his way in the ring. To me, he's getting punished for not fighting fighters like Haney, like Tank, like Lomachenko, like people that could really, 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 really make him fight. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't like it for Shakur. And that's pretty much all. I don't feel like boxing should be uh, teetered with. The ring, none of that shit. That's like saying, oh, because this football team doesn't throw the ball, we're gonna make the fucking field 50 yards. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. I don't know why Shakur taking the fight. I guess to prove that he could, fight under fire or something like that. But if I was him, I wouldn't take that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
And
this
he's
is
still
going
gonna
down.
win. He's still gonna fuck the dude up. It's just like you're not gonna penalize me for not playing the competition that I'm supposed to be playing. Two people got to sign a contract. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like he's getting punished for not having a big pay-per-view fight. And the
I feel
people
like
that's not fighting him are saying, oh, it's contract issues and he should take this and he should take that. It's all bullshit, man. But I like with the guy who's throwing this fight, I like him a lot because he's making the fights happen that's supposed to happen. So that is good for boxing, but just the ring shrinkage, man, that's corny, man. That's just corny as hell.
Hey, yo, I
Yeah,
mean, I walked off for a second, but just to kind of put my take on it, I think it's BS too, Jug. Like I think of it like you playing a football game, and it's like, yeah, you can't no deep passes. We don't like that. You got to run through the middle, sweeps and options. Like it's the game. It's all part of the game, right? It's the
Right.
game. I mean, Floyd is obviously the most prolific person that comes to mind when it comes to defensive boxing and not getting hit and hitting. That's part of the game. We out here trying to change the game uh for thrills. You know what I'm saying? It's the sweet science. We gotta let that shit rock. I mean, it sounds like arena football to me. I don't know, and I don't really watch arena football.
what a metaphor. That's my guy. What a metaphor, family. That was an amazing metaphor. So in boxing news, we got Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Go ahead, Honcho. You go first, brother. I see it in
Bro,
your face.
listen, let me tell you something. Weight classes exist for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Just in case anybody wants to bring up Roy Jones was an anomaly. I don't know how he did what he did, but weight classes exist for a reason. We just saw Canelo beat on one of the Carlo brothers for jumping up 2 weight classes. You know what I'm saying? Now Crawford does have an advantage, I think, with his reach, but that really won't mean anything. Crawford has never been hit the way Canelo was about to hit him. He's never fought someone as fast as Canelo is for Canelo's size. He's a lot faster than he should be. I think he's actually the fastest in that division.
he is
In
fun.
my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? But Crawford is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? It pains me to have to pick against the black fighter, but Canelo is the best in the world. I think Canelo got this fight literally in the bag. Crawford should back out while he can because he about to lose and badly.
Oh shit! Now I need Jug's opinion on the same fight. What's up, Jug? How you feel about this upcoming fight?
This shit is gonna end bad for Crawford. Um,
Ooh.
and it's not even his fault. It's the way we got here. You know, him and Earl Spence was supposed to have like the fight of the decade, and Earl Spence just wasn't himself. So, not to take nothing away from Bud, but 100% healthy Earl Spence, he could not do what he did to him that night. And when he moved up and fought that one dude, I forgot his name. It did not look like he was anywhere near Canelo. So I respect Bud for chasing greatness, but I think we got to look at how he got here more than who's better. And I don't think he has any business fighting Canelo. And I think like even his team, the way they see him dominate Earl Spence, I think they're starting to believe that he's that much better, and he's not. You know what I mean? Something was wrong with Earl Spence. You know what I mean? I'm a Bud fan. Wrong with Earl Spence that night. If that fight doesn't look the way it looks, the Canelo fight doesn't happen. So I think this is gonna backfire on Bud.
All right. Hannibal, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. How do you feel about Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez going down September 13th in Las Vegas?
I'm Bud, my nigga. I'm loyal to Bud, and he has been sparring Andre Ward for how long? Like, um, he does have amazing ability to adapt. Um, he has been hit and hurt, and Canelo hit hard than a motherfucker. The question is, if he has the technique and the can he make the adjustments to get some real shit off on Canelo? Because I ain't see the motherfucker hurt for real.
Understood. Now you know Wooski badass is in the building, right? You know Wooski is in the building. Wooski, what's up? You there, family? Oh yeah, he there. Yo, Wooski, can you weigh in on this upcoming Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez fight? Your opinion. You got it. You got the floor, Wooski.
I feel like Canelo gonna win. Weight classes for a reason. He going up 3 weight classes. He doing that for the money on. He about to get up out of here, retire after that. But Canelo, Canelo hit way too hard for him, bro. But yo, am I getting my rematch? I came in late. I seen you said something about that shit, and then my shit just turned off.
Hannibal.
You have your rematch.
Oh, all right, bet. What up, fellas?
What up, big dog?
What's up, family? All right. All right. So I guess we could ask Hannibal some of the same questions. I'm going to pull Honcho down for a second, and I'm gonna pull Wooski down for a second. And Hannibal, I'm gonna ask you the first 2 questions that I asked Jug and Honcho. So my first question to you is, what does it mean to you to be fighting in QCBC 2 after your victory in QCBC 1?
Well, obviously it means a lot to me because it's coming out of my city. It's my city, and through the city, my name stands pretty well. And for as far as it's being the second time fighting, I have to put a better outlook on why my name is my name.
All right, now if I could, I'm gonna ask you the second question. First off, someone said, "Yo, shout out to Grafted in Pod. We got content coming this week. I'm gonna follow up with y'all on that shortly." But he said, "What is QCBC? QCBC is the Queen City Boxing Classic, fighting out of based in Plainfield, New Jersey, representing boxers in New Jersey. So that's what QCBC is, brother." And for Karan, my second question to you is, what do you respect about your opponent?
They got heart.
Yeah.
They got heart, and obviously there's some confidence somewhere. So I give them that.
I like that. I like that. All right. So I'm going to pull you down for a second. Appreciate you. We're going to ask Wooski the same questions that we asked the other boxers. So, Wooski, how you doing, family?
What up, y'all?
All right. So what does it mean to you to be fighting in QCBC 2 after your loss in QCBC 1?
Well, after my loss, I feel like I got something to prove, and I also feel like people enjoy seeing me fight. Um, it means a lot fighting in front of the town. I mean, people know who I am now, so now I just gotta go ahead and finish what I started, bro. I got the rematch. Now it's time to put in work.
All right. So you know the next question that's coming. What do you respect? And shout out to Shiny Sweet, you know, my best friend. If you looking to break into the creative space as a content creator, you need to tap in with Shiny. Shameless plug. So I got to ask you your second question, Wooski. What do you respect about your opponents?
Well, I respect everything. You know what I mean? I respect that. I know the stories about how he used to be. You know what I mean? I know that he was a dog back in the day, so that's why I'm anxious to fight him. I respect his skill, his experience, and I know if I win, shit, that would be, you know what I mean, a good thing for me. You know what I mean? I know I ain't fighting the bum, so that's what I respect about it.
Appreciate the honesty here. I'm gonna bring all fighters who are currently in the lobby back up. Shaka, if you have anything that you would like to ask, I'll give you that opportunity as well. You can chime in whenever.
Yeah, I guess the only question I would have, and I think this is the first time me actually meeting the brother. The names just went off, but you said you got your badass, you got a second chance at this fight. What went wrong the first one, or if anything went wrong, maybe things didn't go your way to the judges, and maybe that's your opinion on it. But kind of, what was your take on the last fight? How are you improving on correcting that action, or you just got to keep doing what you doing, and I mean, you're gonna
No,
see it
I'm
your way.
definitely coming with a different. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely coming with a different game plan. I feel like I was a little bit anxious, and I was a little bit too focused on trying to knock him out. This time I'm gonna box with him. I mean, and I'm gonna fight my fight how I should have the first time, and not showboat. That's why I lost it. You know what I mean, first 2 rounds I was beating his ass. Third round started showboating, and I lost.
Mm, I hear that.
Heard.
That's humble, a little humble pie.
Yeah, and I just want to add, yo, when Wooski and Karan was fighting, like the building was so hyped, the energy was so hyped, the way that they walked in was hyped. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next event to see if the people are as enthusiastic about this fight as I am, because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what changes Wooski makes, as well as Hannibal. You know, usually when people win, they get comfortable. And I don't think that this is the time to get comfortable when somebody has a rematch against you and has been thinking about that for quite some time. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. And let me see.
For sure, man. It's gonna be a good one.
All right, man. And so Honcho, man, are you ready? You ready, brother? Jug ain't here right now. So what's up? Talk your shit, man. This is 460, 6'5", 8-piece combinations. You ready?
Yeah. Listen, I ain't never been scared of nothing but Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And he ain't gonna be in the ring with me. Jug is. So I look at him as just another person. You know what I'm saying? He just damn near 500. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, but really, like I'm most likely gonna start the fight off the side. Just to show everybody the power difference really the size difference don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? And every time he touch me, he gonna get hit with something. I'm gonna counter the shot at him all night. I'm gonna frustrate him. He could push the pace and put his hand in my face, do whatever he want to do. But like I said, I already know in my head what I'm coming to do. And I know because the last time we spoke, he changed up his approach a little bit. The last press conference, he kept talking about a first round knockout. That told me that he said something about it today. That told me that his stamina not there. So if he gets tired, he definitely finished because I'm gonna really start dancing. He won't be able to touch me at all. So
Shit. Okay, you giving up the secret sauce. I see you.
If he get tired, it's over. He don't do that. He should start hitting the jump ropes now.
So, like, how do you like prepare for getting hit by a 450-pound person? How do you prepare for that?
There's nothing you could do that's gonna make it hurt less. You know what I'm saying? I mean, human just like he is. I can't go out and replace my jaw with a piece of metal. You gotta have that dog in you. Like, the only thing you can really do is work on your head movement. You know what I'm saying? Every punch, if you see he loaded up on the punch, you watch his feet. If he transfer his weight from his back foot to his front foot, he most likely put some power into it. Just turn your head, roll with the punch. You know what I'm saying? If he turn his hips into, if you throw the two, turn his hips into it, most likely some power is coming behind that.
Yeah.
If he leans back on his jab, it's probably going to be stiff. You can just put your glove in front of that. It'll absorb that a little bit. There's really, like I said, there's really nothing that I could do that's going to make the punches hurt less. But I got some power. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no slouch. Like, I lift every day. I spar 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the treadmill. I hit the jump ropes all the time. I'm training just like everyone else is. I know he compared himself to George Foreman. But actually, hold on. Let's see if I can find it real quick. See if I can find it.
Hey,
I can't, but I compare myself to for this fight.
Jill gonna knock his ass out.
He say, what he say?
Wooski said
Jill gonna knock you out, brother. He talk about, I'm just gonna go in there and fight inside.
Listen,
Nigga, it's gonna be bad.
He lost his last fight. I don't have nothing to say that. Actually, I'm not even allowed to speak.
I got robbed.
He lost his last fight. If you
was the one. When I got out the ring, he was the one like, they robbed you, bro. You the one that said that to me. You was the first nigga.
You was already defeated.
I'm confused.
Like, you were so sad.
Hold on, real quick.
That shit crazy. Where Joe got, man? This nigga crazy.
Hold on. He's lying because I wasn't even there for his fight. I left after the first 20 seconds because it started putting me to sleep. So I wasn't even there. He didn't see me. Karan definitely whooped his ass. So he really can't comment on my fight because I ain't lose and I'm not going to. But back to the original conversation before that loser interjected himself. Jill compared himself to George Foreman. For this fight, I'm gonna compare myself to the likes of Muhammad Ali and Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who those are, a quick Google search will do that for you. I'm going to win this fight, and that is my promise to everybody that's watching. And I got real close to the camera so y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna win this fight.
Damn, that sounds like
energy. I love it. I love the energy.
Go ahead, Wooski. I give you a chance to respond. Wooski, go ahead.
One more thing.
I doubt you're gonna win that fight. But listen, Karan, bro. My nigga, you've been looking at my stories. You know what's going on, bro. You know what's going on. You've been studying the shit out of me, boy. Every time I look, he like one of the first 3 people viewing my shit. I'm like, damn. I see Hannibal.
Man, but you also gotta understand that we follow each other, dummy. So when you scroll through a motherfucker,
you know what I'm saying? But listen, this is what the thing. This is at the last press conference. He was like, "Yo, I don't be following you, bro. I don't even be watching your shit, bro. You be watching, bro. But listen,
I unfriended you on Facebook because you was annoying, and Instagram we can't really interact like Facebook, so it's cool.
Listen, bro. I'm just telling you. No matter what you studying, I'm coming. You don't know how I'm coming. I can adapt to any style. I don't know if you know that or not.
I don't care how you come.
Look, I got a question real quick, y'all. Yo, I got a question.
Right
Why
now,
I got a question. Real talk. In the first fight, right? When you tried to go to my body and I hit you with that uppercut from hell, why you never try to go to my body again?
Why none of your punches was effective? Why I kept walking straight to you?
Hold on.
You didn't hit me with nothing that made me want to.
You got a great chin, bro. I don't know, man. You got a great chin, but I know I landed more. We could both agree to that shit.
Didn't land, my guy. Shoulder glove. Like, you have to slow down.
I feel like they gave you that fight because they knew your chin was granite. Because like you kept on taking all my punches at the time. I'm like,
look at where your punches went. You got some shit off. I'm giving you that. But a lot of
bro, exactly what I'm saying. But look, they wasn't looking at my defense. Look, they wasn't looking at my defense. I was making you miss like a motherfucker. I was making you miss like a mother. They was looking at that. They wasn't looking at my body work. They wasn't looking at when I was
Me missing doesn't count as a point for you.
Bro, but what about the power shots? My nigga with the up, I was hitting you with uppercuts. Nobody in that whole night threw uppercuts. Nobody the whole night went to the body. I was hitting you with a variety of punches.
It was the second round. I think you landed more.
Hey, yo, listen. Did you offer them judges too much sauce, bro? Cause I'm starting to think it was bribes being made, my nigga. No cat.
Only place only place I'm putting money right now is.
Well, what happened?
Nah, I'm paying money up this. Yo, I'm paying money up this next fight, bro. I'm paying money up this next fight, bro. Cause I'm not going out like that, bro. I'm putting you on your back pockets this fight, bro.
I got 5 stacks on me.
I might not knock you out because we got headgears on, but you sitting down, bro, a few times. I'm trying to tell you.
On too.
What happened, Honcho?
I got $1,000 on Quran.
You don't have $10 in your pocket, nigga. What you talking about? But like I said, yo, we gonna get it in, bro. I can't wait.
I won't back up. I'll move to the right or to the left, but I don't think you're gonna get back up out of me.
All right, so this what we gonna do as we approach the 45-50-minute mark. I'm gonna allow the boxers to come up and do like a final kind of statement, talk to the world, and then we will end our show. Thank you for rocking out with me, Shaka. Definitely appreciate you, brother.
Anytime.
All right, let's start with Hannibal, right? Hannibal, you are up. Final words of this show for you, brother.
August 11th. It will be a better show. I hope everyone comes out, check it out, and enjoy. Let's work for the ref and the judges. Yeah, quicker.
Her. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Wooski.
Yeah.
Final words for this show, brother. Bring it out.
I'm bringing my biggest belt and I'm whooping ass. That's what's going on. I'm bringing my biggest belt. I'm gonna bring a pillow for this nigga and I'm whooping ass.
Her. All right, and Honcho. Final words, brother.
I know everybody doubting me because I'm 22, but like Ali said, I'm gonna be 22 with no mark on my face, and I'm gonna shake up the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm not losing this fight. It's win or win. That's it. And like I said, when I win, I might be nice and give him a rematch. I don't really do rematches, but I could promise everybody that's watching, everybody that's gonna be there, buy your tickets because I'm winning. The other fights on this card, cool too. But our fight is definitely the fight to see. If I grafted Empire, is this a pay-per-view? If I'm fighting it, it is.
Hey, grafted in. I'm gonna fill you in on all the details regarding how you could view it. Yeah, but we definitely got you. I'll wait until Mike Larry jumps on the next time we have an episode to answer that, as things may go differently this time. Honcho, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Good luck on your fight, and we will definitely converse again shortly, for sure. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's going down. It's definitely going down. Well, yeah, Shock. Any last words, brother?
Yeah, I got 2 things. First off, I just want to reiterate the fact that I love that we are focusing on getting this aggression done in the ring. That was touched on early in the podcast. Yo, you get out here, you let the gloves fly, and then after that, it's all love. I think that's the most beautiful thing. And for the fighters out there, I just want to say, I can't believe I'm an old head these days, but I'm kind of an old head. So the only thing I'm gonna say, yo, train for this fight. But I hope you're training for life. Like this, don't just train for this end date. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that y'all motherfuckers out here doing, y'all doing it out here respectfully. Mike, my man, good to see you.
And
the mask on. As I thought I might see you with the mask on. Yeah. Mike, yo, the FBI at the mic. I swear to God, it is. But look, motherfucking All I'm saying is like, yo, this is just another step in motherfuckers' lives, yo. So like, take this opportunity, take this gym, and then work from it. Nothing is over after none of these fights. Everything just beginning. So I hope you guys are training for the rest of y'all lives and not just for this fight, yo. But I can't wait, yo. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that was heavy. And look, before we close out, man, let's give Ninja Mike the floor. Look, yo, Grafted and Pod. He said my money on Mike.
My money on Mike too. Shit.
Mike Morgan, anything you want to say to the people before we sign off, brother?
Listen, I'm just saying, yo, have a good match. Train before this fight. I don't want to hear no excuses like last time. I know that Wooski and Hannibal had like an almost debatable type joint. Hannibal like, yo, I was doing this and I was doing that. Bro, that's on you. You knew what type of fight you was getting into. You can't do that, bro. Even if you think your opponent is not on your level, you always got to take it serious, man. I would never get into a match with another Shinobi and think like, oh, this guy really ain't on my level. I'm gonna decimate him at all levels, just to make sure that there's no question in your mind that I am the superior fighter.
And also, real shit, look at this shit. Mike really took a break from his breaking and entering to support the black community. Look at this shit. Look at God. Mike said, "Hold on, we're not gonna do the B&E this fucking second. Let me hop on this pod." Mike, I fucks with you. God damn it.
Oh, let me bring Honcho up for a second, man. Honcho, this is Mike Morgan, our other co-host, man. Just wanted to introduce y'all real quick.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I want to, before I get off real quick. Again, I touched on it earlier. I want to just shout out a friend that recently passed away again, gun violence. If you lost anybody due to gun violence, sorry for your loss, and my prayers go out to you and yours. His name was Damon Murray. This event is why I'm doing this for him, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love.
100%.
Powerful words, man. Powerful words. I appreciate y'all. And yeah. Rest in peace and my condolences, man. My condolences.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you. Let me get you guys down. And yeah, Shock, this is another one for the books. Mike, thank you for tapping in. He bounced for a second. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to close out with this right here. SoundCloud.com/Chaotic Flame, YouTube.com/Add Nothing Left to Do But When. This is The Flood, produced by yours truly. We will catch y'all next time. Hey.